Ruth, the first chapter, and I want to go to the 16th verse. If you get the Judges, it's the book after Judges. Come on, stand and honor the word if you're able to stand. We stand for the Star Spangled Banner. Let me read verse 16. Verse 16 to you. It says, and Ruth says, entreat me not to leave thee or return from following after thee. For whether thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodge, I will lodge. The people shall be my people, and thou God, my God. I want to talk about you need me, and I need you. Y'all have already shouted today, so look over at somebody and tell me you need me and I need you. Thank you, ushers. You need me, and I am I am always in suspect of people that act like they need nobody. Just because you got $2 more today than you had yesterday. Please don't act like you don't need nobody. You can have money, but need encouragement. You can have money and need emotional support. And I definitely don't need to talk about your mental state of mind because everybody needs somebody. During the rule of the judges, which is the book prior to Ruth, Israel had suffered a famine, which was deemed to one of the punishments visited upon the people when they sin. And anytime they sin, they would go through a famine. And how many of you know that sin is powerful? I need to preach this to a church in South Memphis. Because you act like you don't know nothing about sin. Sin can control you. Matter of fact, sin will make you act out of character. Sin will make you have an attitude about nothing. Y'all gonna help me this morning? Uh, it drives confusion. And there was this man by the name of Elimelech. He decided to take his family to another land where food was more plentiful, and so they traveled from Judah and settled in the highland of Moab. If the famine was a judgment upon the nation, Elimelech should have repented and tried to help his fellow countrymen back to God and pray for the removal of the famine. And I need to put a pin there, because when you are without, the best thing to ever do is to pray for God to supply your need. Somebody may agree that Elimelech was wise in taking Naomi and the two sons out of the famine-stricken area because there wasn't sufficient food. But Elimelech was a Hebrew, and such had a promise that says, in the days of a famine, thou shalt be fed. Elimelech means, my God is a king. Had truly believed that God was a king. And if he had a really believed what his name meant, y'all so dull in here. If he had really believed what his God name was, he could have prayed and God would have turned the fortune around. So Elimelech misrepresented his name. He bore when he left Bethlehem in the house of Israel, for Moab means waste or nothing. For Naomi, such an uprooting from her native home must have been a continuous, real sacrifice, and she was sincere in her love for the people of God, and she is strongly attached to the wonderful tradition of her race. And the story of Ruth is a series of setbacks. Anybody here ever had a setback where you thought you was one step ahead and found out that you was 3 steps backwards? And Naomi and her husband and 2 sons were forced to leave their homeland in Judah because of the famine, but Naomi's husband died. Naomi had 2 boys, and the boys, they died too. Y'all so quiet. And it's devastating when all the men in your life that you love, Lord have mercy, they are died and gone home. So one of the things in here, and I got some women that can attest to this, it's different when you have to make it by yourself. Yeah, I hate preaching to this rich crowd. Man, when you got to make it all by yourself, and everybody that you think want to help you don't always want to help you, and if they want to help you, they want to help you in the wrong way. I'm almost through. The choir already shouted, y'all. This is an interesting story, but Ruth lost every man she loved. But Ruth eventually clave to Naomi. Um, and when they got ready, when they got ready to leave, there was another sister by the name of Oprah. Oprah didn't want to go with Naomi and Ruth. She went back to her native land. And one of the things I've discovered that these three women had one thing in common, was the pain of death. I got some folk in here, man. You experiencing that pain this morning, and guess what? They didn't just die. You've been experiencing this pain a long time. Yeah. Well, let me talk to you for a minute. When my mother died, I still feel the pain. I wish y'all wouldn't act like that. I still call the telephone number just to hear a voice. Y'all ain't never had nobody close to y'all. If you ever had anybody close to you, man, you will experience the pain that they are not here. It could be a brother, it could be a sister, but you experience something, and it's something that will get all over you when you want to hear their voice. Yeah, if I had trouble, Charles, I used to just call mama and just, she may not have the answer, but I just need to hear a voice. And I felt so much better. And let me share with you. It's difficult to relate to people that have not been through pain. If you ain't been through nothing, you can't relate to folk that's been through something. It's difficult to relate to folk that ain't never been broke. See, pain can bring the oddest people together. And because they can relate to the pain. And God knows how to turn your struggles into a success. I got somebody here, you struggling this morning, boy. But here turn your struggle into a success. You will never know my successes until you understand my struggles. And a lot of you should probably have some scars on your back, and they should call you stigmata because you have been scarred up so bad. And Naomi said to her two daughter-in-laws, "Go return to your mother's house and let the Lord deal with you kindly as she have dealt with the dead and with me." And what do you do when you have missed your season of life? And then I got some babies in here. You getting older, but I want to help you with something. Some of you have missed your season. I got some folk in here that don't want to talk to me. If you look back at your life, everybody can sit here and say, "I wish I had a done so and so and so." What do you do when the clock is against you? Oprah goes back, but one thing about Oprah, she wanted nothing to do with Jehovah. She didn't want to have nothing to do with God. She left them. She went back home where she was familiar with some stuff that she enjoyed doing. And Oprah means to be double-minded. Does that sound like anybody in here? Oprah means to be two-faced. And that was the problem with her dilemma. Oprah, the last thing that she did was kiss her mother-in-law, but Ruth clave to Naomi. I wish y'all knew the story. And she said, behold, our sister-in-law is gone into her people and unto their God. Let me return after thine sister-in-law. And your destiny is not tied to anybody that's left. Let me move forward. You see, your destiny, you can't worry about folk that's left behind. You got to go where God wants you to go. Can I help you with something? Everybody don't want better. Oh, okay. Boy, y'all ain't said nothing. This little patch over here, right over here. Everybody don't want something better. Hey, let me help y'all with something. Learn how to accept when folk don't want nothing. Let them want nothing. That was for free. Some folk don't. They're athletes that just cause they don't start, they don't want to win. Some folk just don't want nothing. I mean, they are satisfied with having a little. It does not mean that Oprah was a bad person, but that's just her part of the story. She wanted something else. And let me tell you something, when you're a Christian, God puts something on the inside of you to want something better in your life. Everybody in here ought to need a financial blessing. You need a deliverance. You ought to want to feel better. Know when you got to know when the people that's in your story, they are over. Y'all missed that. Hey, it's some folk that's been in your story, they over. And guess what? Let over stay over. Hey, I just want to teach this morning. There are some folk, when it's over, it's over. And stop trying to resurrect stuff that's dead. Stop trying to raise the dead. You're not Jesus. I got to get through. So God selected Naomi to take Ruth from Moab and bring her to Bethlehem just to meet Boaz. Now I got some folk in here that won't act so bougie with me. Everybody get happy about I'm gonna meet my boy. And I want to help you with something. Guess what? Everybody ain't ready to meet Boaz. See, Ruth said, entreat me not to leave thee or return from following thee. Whether thou goest, I will go. See, Ruth was that kind of mother-in-law. Lord have mercy. She was a godly woman. And see, sometimes every mother-in-law ain't always a godly woman. She wasn't the kind of mother-in-law to my, if he ain't treating you right, girl, you ought to leave him. She was a wonderful mother-in-law. I mean, and she anytime you get a mother-in-law that the son is dead and the daughter-in-law want to stay with her, that says a whole lot. You need me and I need you. See, the mother-in-law was so godly that the daughter-in-law didn't mind following behind her. I mean, I know y'all want me to preach something else, but this is what I want to preach this morning. Uh, uh, see, God will remove what you don't need so you can see what you need. Come on, talk to me. See, some of you babies trying to figure out what you need, but you got some stuff in the way and you can't see what you need. And he got to remove some stuff out of the way before you can see what you need. Okay. Let me wind this up. Y'all look like y'all got brunch now. See, don't let your circumstance define who you are. I'm going over here. I mean, y'all acting funny this morning. Don't let your circumstances define. Just cause you broke don't make you a bad person. Hey, just cause you struggling this morning don't make you be a bad person. Just cause everything ain't going your way don't make you be a bad person. Don't let your circumstance define who you are. She says, call me not Naomi, because call me Myra, because for Almighty has dealt with me bitterly. She says some stuff like I went out full and the Lord brought me back empty. And then she called me Naomi, saying that the Lord has testified against me and the Almighty has afflicted me. And I got some women this morning that's going through some afflictions. But let me tell you something, while he's afflicting you, he's blessing you. You got to learn how to go down to go up. I say you got to learn how to go down. And I got some folk in here, guess what? Your heart is down this morning. Your life, you down this morning, but guess what? God getting ready to take you up. And somebody ought to be happy that you going up with him. And look over at somebody, tell them I'm coming out of this, but I'm coming out with my hands up. You ought to thank God. You ought to come out of it, but come out with your hands up, telling the Lord, thank you. I'm almost through, musician. I'm almost finished. I read and preached already. And and hey, if you walking around here thinking that you don't need nobody, see, the younger women got to have some older women to lead the way. Hey, ain't no older woman in here got no business trying to act like you a younger woman. Can't nobody else say this in this church, but I can say this. Act your age. Can't nobody say that but me, but you got to act your age. I mean, come on. I got some senior members in here. Guess what? You've been through enough to tell younger women how to act, how to dress, how to treat a man, how to treat your husband. You've been through enough. I wish I had some witnesses. Boy, you've been through enough. I mean, because if you tell the truth, you know how your life used to be. And you can thank God that your life ain't like it used to be. You can praise God. You can tell a girl 7 years old how to act, a girl 16 years old. You can tell them this is what you need to do. This is how you need to dress. This is how you need to look. This is what you need to do. Lord have mercy. See, well, let me quit. You got to act godly, but you just can't act godly in this church. Hey, spend some time teaching your children about finance. And watch this. Tell your young girls, baby, have your own money and not always depend on another man. Y'all ain't saying nothing in here now. You come on, give me a man. I'm gonna get me a man that's gonna take care of me. Well, who was taking care of you before you met the man? See, when two folk put their money together, woo, boy, you can have something. Ruth the Moabite said to Naomi, let me now go to the field and glean some ears of corn. And after him whom sight I shall find grace. Now she already knew if I go to the field, God gonna bless me. Cause see, one thing about it, she knew how to work. Yes, she did. You sitting in here talking about I'm gonna find me a man that's gonna sit me at the house, baby. That ain't working in the 21st century. I, I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some good news. That's bad news. Guess what? You ain't got nothing on you that good. You ain't working your magic like that. You gonna sit at the house and look at the days of our lives and search for tomorrow, looking for a guide in life. After I've been through a secret storm. So she gets to the field and Elimelech had a relative named Boaz, and Boaz came from Bethlehem and said to the reapers, says that the Lord be with you, and they answered, the Lord bless thee. And then Boaz said to the servant, he said, let's set over the reapers. Who is this damsel? Hey, said you're like this. Guess what? She didn't go to find him. Hey, Felix, you were like, he saw her. And how you carry yourself is this women mind. Man, you got to carry yourself like what you want. Come on, help. Not like who you are, but carry yourself right. And she says, I pray if you just let me glean. Now, look at it. She asking for work. I'm sorry y'all don't know the Bible, but I know this. Let me gleam after the reaper among the sheaves. So she came and continued even from the morning until now. She tarried a little in the house. She didn't spend her time resting. Lord have mercy. She didn't spend her time going to the party, but she spent her time being a good kind of person because she wanted to be a worker. Then Boaz says to Ruth, hear thou not, my daughter, go not to glean in the field, neither go to hence, but abide here fast by my maiden. Let thine eyes be to the field, that they do reap and go after them. And I'm charging the young men, if the young men said you're like that, if the young men looking at her, tell the young men don't touch her. I'm in the Bible. Lula, I'm in the Bible. Hey, look, but don't touch that one. She is laissez-faire, government hands-off policy. Don't touch. Not get some of the others, but don't touch that one. Come on, me and help me here. I mean, you ought to feel that way about your old lady. Don't touch her. Get you somebody else, but don't touch her. And my men ain't saying nothing in here, but don't touch her. Let me close this because I know, and I'm early this morning. Let thine eyes be on the field that do reap, and go after them, and not charge the young men that they whatever they do, don't touch her. And she fell on her face and bowed on the ground and said unto him, She asked an important question I've been waiting all morning to get here. She says, why have I found? Y'all ever read the Bible? Why have I found grace in her eyes that thou should take knowledge of me, seeing I'm a stranger? And let me just bless some woman in here this morning. You found grace. God has extended you some grace. I wish I can get somebody here that can thank God that you sitting on your favor today. God has given you some favor like never before. Somebody got to thank God for the grace that God has given to you. You didn't deserve it, but you got it. Anybody here can thank God for grace? I'm through. I'm through. I'm through. I'm through. She, Boaz answered and said, it has fully been shown to me. And that's what I want to get to. He said, it's been shown to me. Let me get some godly men here. Man, God will show you when you got a godly woman. Boy, God will put that thing all in your spirit, boy. It's just like good meat on your bones, boy. When God, Lord have mercy. Man, God will show you when you got a good woman. He'll show you when you got a praying woman. See, a lot of women playing, but they ain't praying. I got to close. The Lord recompensed thy work and gave full reward given to thee. And let me tell you, she says, let me find favor. In case if you ain't read the Bible, it's in 13. Let me find favor in the sight of my Lord. And I want to find the woman that's struggling in here this morning. And you struggling. I mean, I know your dress look pretty. But that ain't got nothing to do with your struggle. And some folk in here struggling from past hurts. You got past pains. But let me tell you something. You need me and I need you. Look over at somebody and tell me you need me and I sure need you. And see, it's time out for women being against each other. It's time out for women not uplifting each other. Every woman in here need another woman. I wish I had some help in this place. You ought to build up another woman. Come on, help me here. Look over at somebody, build them up, tell them what God has done for you. Come on, get you another part. Just tell them one thing that God has done for you. I got some word here, and that he know he been real good. Can I get a witness?
Is there anybody in here that don't mind giving away praise? You remember when you were sick, God, He healed you. When you were down and out, He lifted your heavy burdens. Let's go to church. Can I get a witness? Somebody give my way praise. Yes. When I think of the goodness of Jesus, all that He done for me, oh, my soul cries out, hallelujah. I'm glad He saved me. Anybody glad? Tell God thank you. Tell Him thank you. Tell Him thank you. Women, it's time out for you being jealous. It's time out for you drinking haterade. Can I get a witness? You can't keep drinking E&J, envy, and jealousy. Can I get a witness? Every woman in here need another woman. Yes. Come on, women, help me. Get your partner and tell them I need you and you need me. We are a part of God's army. Yes. Can I get a witness? Come on, help me here. Get your number partner. Tell me you need me and I need you. We are a part of God's army. Thank you. Every now and then, you need another one to help you shout about this. Yes. Give Him glory. Give Him glory. Oh, y'all sitting on me. Give Him glory. Give Him glory. Put your arm around somebody. Tell them I know you are going through, but you need me and I need you. Yes. 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 Get you another partner. Come on, help me, baby. Y'all can change sides. Tell me you need me. And I need you. You need me. And I need you. Yes. 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 We gonna pray our way out of this thing. We gonna praise our way out of this thing. Yes. I've been down, but God lifted me. I've been slow, but He moved me fast. You need me, and I need you. Come on, help me. Let's have a jamboree. Let's have a little church. Can I get a witness? You need somebody to pray with you. Prayer. 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 Get a witness. Shout yes. Shout yeah. Anybody know what prayer will do? Want prayer? Change things. Anybody in here seen God answer your prayer? Come on, give him away, pray. If you seen God answer your prayer, shout yes, yes, yes. Come on, women, y'all sitting on me, but you ain't gonna sit much longer. Get you another partner that feel like having church. Tell me you need me, and I need you. Come on, help me. Hold your hands together. Say we gonna praise our way into a miracle. Can I get a witness? We gonna praise our way into a blessing. Yes, 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 yes. You need me, and I need you. Come on, help me with this. Point at somebody. Tell me you need me, and I need you. Oh, y'all playing with me. Get you another partner. Just point at them. Tell me you need me, and I need you. You need me, and I need you. You need me, and we gonna shout together all over this building. Shout yeah! I need some praise warriors in the building that'll look back and see what you've been through. Come on, help me here. Tell somebody they ain't got it yet. You need me, and I need you. Yeah! See, when you down and out, you need somebody to help give you some comfort. And Ruth and Naomi, they were comfort to each other. And because Ruth took care of Naomi, Naomi made sure that Ruth had some food. Hallelujah. Hey, Cornerstone women, let your pastor tell you something. It's time out for foolishness. Hey, the person that you think you don't need is going to be the person you need. How many of you know you need somebody else? You need a kind word. Hey, can I help y'all? Watch the words that come from your mouth. Because women, your mouth gets you in trouble. If you can't say something good, learn how to leave it alone. I'm gonna open the doors of the church. Maybe there's somebody want to come.